So we will now see how to organize a navigation with frames. So when I click on the items of my menu here, I can access to any page of my site in any order without the menu disappear. So this type of organization is simple to place, but quite complex to understand. And so before we create it, we will see how it is organized. Okay? So in the first time, so we will create a frame page symbolized here by the red border here. Okay? This page is an HTML page defining the width and the position of each frame, and it contains nothing else. So within the first frame we will insert a new page called menu.html, where there will be the links from our menu. In the right frame, so we will successively appear the different pages selected by the user with our menu. So in total we will have one HTML page containing the frame description here, one HTML page containing the menu, and one page for each page of our site, including a home page and 3 pages of content. So now we can go to Dreamweaver, and here before, so I have to erase here some files. To do that, here some files. Okay, so then here close. Okay, well, okay, so I'm going back now to Dreamweaver, and I will create this organization. So you can see that here previously we have here the 3 pages, the 3 HTML pages, okay, my site. Okay, so these pages are totally normal HTML pages composed by text and pictures and connected to a style sheet. So we will now create our frame page. So to do this, I select in the file menu the option New, and in the dialog box that appears I will select Page Examples, and in the example directory the option Frame Sets, and I will select the frame set which is fixed left. So when I select a frame set, I'm viewing on the right side of the window the frames organization. So for instance, I could select this one, or maybe the other one. So we go back to the frame set fixed left, and I press the create key. Okay, then a dialog box appears asking me to give a title for each of the frames. So the proposed title agree. So I'm agree with this proposed title, and I only press the OK key and OK. So my frame page with the frame set is created. So I will save it by clicking on the File menu here and save the frame set as here, and I will name it, for instance, frame page .html. So I click on save. Well, so in the grid frame in the right part of the window here, so I've got a grid frame which is unnamed yet. Okay, so I will save it. So File, save the frame with the name of home, home.html, then save. So my home page will contain the following text. For instance, welcome to my website. So something very original. Okay, as you can see. So as I want that the home page will be presented as the other pages of my website, so I will link to my home page the same style sheet. To do so, I use the CSS style tab here. Then I click on the link icon here, then browse, and I can choose in the right directory the right style sheet. Okay, I confirm here and twice here. Well, my home page is presented as the other pages. So I save my work by the key combination Control and S, and I go now in my menu page. So here I will write the titles of my various items, like home, page 1, page 2, and page 3. Okay, so then here home, page 1, page 2, and here page 3. So I can save my menu here because it's right now unnamed. So I click the File menu and save the frame here. So I'll name it, for instance, menu.html, and save. Okay, so now I want that my menu here will be presented as the other web pages. So I have to link a style sheet. So in the CSS style tab here, I can click on the link icon, then browse, and I select in the right directory the right style sheet. So I confirm OK. So well, and right now I can see that using this font, okay, my items do not fit into the window. So I will then slightly extend this window so that my items can fit. So I click here to extend, okay, my window. So now in my menu page I will select the home item, and in the properties window, in the link box here, using the browse key, so I will select the target page. In this case it's my home HTML page. Then I click OK. So I must absolutely say to Dreamweaver where the target page must open. So if I don't specify anything else, my home page will open instead of my page menu. So in order to the home page opens here in the great part of the window here. So I will specify to Dreamweaver in the target box here the option mainframe, which is the name of the greatest window here in the right of my page. So I can select the other items here, and doing in the same way with browse here. So I select the first page, so page number 1 here, and then OK, and select in the target box the option mainframe. The same thing for page 2, so browse page 2.html, then here mainframe, and for the page 3 item, so here page number 3, and here mainframe. Okay, so I will now save my menu by clicking, for instance, with the combination key Ctrl plus S. So I position now on my frame page, so, and I can save it by Ctrl S. So to do this, so I position now the cursor of my mouse here on the separation between the two frames, and then I click, and after that, so I save by Ctrl S. Okay, so the frame page is now saved, and now we will go to the viewing display to see the results of our work. So I click on the F12 and the browser opens and my website appears with the home page as a default page. Okay, so when I now click on, for instance, page 3 or page 1, or why not page 2, so you see that I can navigate in one side or another without any difficulty. But be careful, this technique, although easy to implement, have some problems when referencing such site. So the frames are difficult to be referenced by the search engines. So we have seen in this section, in this video, how to organize a navigation system using the frames.